Your LA Wakers have made it to quarterfinals of the SPL VGC Pokemon Draft League, and this time we have a rematch versus the #1 seed, James. While we were the only team to beat him this season, the game's gotten a lot harder because of the changes he's made. He still has his very scary Dondozo Tatsugiri combo, paired with Goldengo, Tinglu, and Glamora, as well as Fletchinder for Tailwind. But now he has access to Screamtail, Galarian Zapdos, and Shaman, which all match up very well into my team. Now you may know Deoxys Speed for going fast, but can I introduce you to Trick Room Deoxys Speed? Because this is our anti-Tailwind tech. I have 0 speed IVs, that way I'm slower than a 0 speed Goldengo under Tailwind. I can live a Shadow Ball because of my Cassib Berry, while setting up Trick Room for my team or getting up a Light Screen or Reflect. My last move is Psycho Boost to hit Glamora, while also doing decent damage to Shaman. Deoxys Speed doesn't go anywhere without Iceman the Sneasel, of course running my standard Focus Sash. Sneasel's job is just to attack what's in front of it while living a hit because of its Sash. Knockoff and Triple Axle are incredible into my opponent's team, Feint lets me get rid of the Protect, and Ice Shard can pick off a weakened Galarian Zapdos or Shaman under Tailwind. If screens are up, my Bulk Up Annihilate can go crazy, especially because it's special defensive and has Terra Normal to be immune to Shadow Ball from Goldengo. Bulk Up, Rage Fist, and Drain Punch are the standard moves, but I have a Resto Chesto situation going on, where if I get low, I can go for Rest and get my Chesto Berry. Of course, Poltergeist can also heal my Annihilate simply by switching in due to its Hospitality ability. Poltergeist is also another Trick Roomer for the team that also provides Life Dew support as well as Rage Powder, so my Mons next to it can set up or get off attacks. But I also have Curse to take down a bulky Pokemon like Dondozo or Screamtail, which I can take multiple hits from. I'm basically committing to Trick Room this week, which is why next we have Lumberry Trick Room Deoxys to avoid a Will-O-Wisp from Fletchinder and knock it out with Diamond Storm. While Body Press gets stronger and stronger versus my opponent's team, the more my defense raises. Terra Water allows me to Trick Room up in front of Goldengo, and I Protect just in case Shaman wants to target me with something like Seed Flare. My last mon is Assault Vest, Terra Water Mudsdale as a Goldengo check, as a Pokemon that can take on hits from Screamtail, as a Pokemon that can take on hits from Tatsugiri, and also deal damage to Glamora. My Horsepower is very strong to my opponent's team, while Rock Slide lets me hit Fletchinder. Body Press is great because the more my stamina is boosted, the stronger it gets, and Heavy Slam allows me to hit Screamtail. So that's my team for quarterfinals of the SPL Pokemon Draft League. This might be my last Draft League game of the season, so let's go out with a bang. If you do enjoy the Draft League content or just anything competitive Pokemon, feel free to subscribe as we have another Draft League coming out very soon. Also, please check out my opponent, James. He's a very accomplished VGC player, a good friend, makes great content. If you like VGC, he's one of the channels to watch, for sure. Lastly, a big shout out to Genesis for all the help this week, as well as Gentleman Thomas for the thumbnail image and Pedro for the awesome editing. I've held you up long enough, so let's get right into the battle. All right, quarterfinals of the SPL Pokemon Draft League. The rematch versus my boy, James. He made a lot of changes to his team that are very, very, very strong. Terra Grass Screamtail, Terra Fire Tatsugiri, Terra Dark Goldengo, Terra Steel Zapdos, Terra Water Glamora, and Terra Fairy Shaman. So no Tailwind mode this time. I did bring basically hard Trick Room for the most part. I like my Ape as well in the second game. Let's see how it goes. My Mons are slower, except for the beginning, but should be okay. Shaman's obviously a giant threat. Specs Tatsugiri, which is kind of what I expect it to be, is a threat. Zapdos can definitely run Tailwind as well, so we want to be aware of that Pokemon. But if you guys do enjoy the Draft League content, make sure you let me know. I hope you guys have enjoyed my season. This might be my last game of the season, but it's been a fun season, and we do have an Almost Any Ability Draft League coming out sometime next month, which will be on the games as well, not on Showdown. So also check out my opponent, James. Phenomenal person. All right, so I mean, this looks like a decent start for me, I would say. Pretty decent start for me. Shaman is more problematic, I want to say, than anything else, so I'm just going to go for that. And Triple Axle looks pretty free in the Shaman, so I'm going to go for this. I think Light Screen makes the most sense. Protect myself. Scarf Goldengo does not KO me. Obviously, Scarf Mega Rain could be scary too, but we want to find out. Goldengo does switch out. Cool. Is Shaman going to Terra then? Into Screamtail. Is it Booster Energy Speed? Yep, Booster, and I assume it's Speed. Yep, Speed. And Shaman goes for Protect. Absolutely fine. We get a Light Screen up. Beautiful. Okay, so a few things I can do here. Obviously, I can get Encored into that. Triple Axle. That's fine, too. They could also disable. I don't really want to go to my Mon in the back, but like, because Shaman's so problematic. Kind of just want to Psycho Boost Shaman, and I think I do want to go Deoxys here. Getting chip on Shaman is very important. Let me say protect. Also, again, we don't want to get disabled by Screamtail, so that's also pretty important too. Yeah, Shaman's just good into this version. I think also, again, I'm assuming it'd be the Encore disable set. Obviously, they should still fear, I think, potential triple axle too. Deoxys weak into Shaman, so don't get me wrong, which is why I'm trying to get my chip as much as possible. We do see a Rock Tomb. Ooh, Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb. That does about 40 to Shaman, which is awesome too. We get a Sea Flare off. Makes sense, does a lot. And their Life Orb. Ooh. Orb. Okay. So what I can do here is... Black doesn't really do anything for me. Trick Room helps a little bit, so I kind of like that. I'm a Trick Room here, and I am going to protect. If they want to Encore my Deoxys, that's fine too. There's a Rock Tomb into deal. That helps me. That actually helps me. And nice. So I get up my Trick Room now. Beautiful. And Deoxys gets the Trick Room up. Lovely. Okay. So in terms of what I want to do here, we definitely want to just simply Diamond Storm, I think, into... I'm going to go Mudsdale with Deoxys, and we're going to go for the Diamond Storm here. Rock Tomb is actually really interesting because... I mean, I don't know about Encore or anything like that, but Rock Tomb is really interesting because it means Deoxys actually outslows them, outpaces them under Trick Room. So that's really fun. So I did show out my little tech of Trick Room plus Deoxys, but we'll get a lot of damage off here too with Diamond Storm. Maybe Golden Go can come out. I can see Shaman switching, but that will also help out my Mudsdale coming in next. We switch first. Yeah, little Mudsdale comes out. Maybe a Protect comes out. I can see it. Shaman does switch out. I'm assuming Golden Go, which is to be expected. Yep, and we get a lot of damage off here. We get a lot of damage off here on both. Potentially even defense raise. Nice. Do I live everything from Screen Tile? I feel like I do. Rock Tomb didn't. They missed Rock Tomb. Oh, they hit themselves. That's cool. I don't know if that actually helps you though. Heavy Slam into Scream Tail. Because it's Mudsdale at the end of the day, right? So cool. Cool tech as well by James. Heavy Slam does not kill. It actually does kill with the Terra. I think I just High Horsepower and just Diamond Storm again. I think that's the play. If they Terra Dark, I'll still be slower, obviously. If they want to Protect, if they want to Encore me, I don't really care. And I do still have Skyman in the back, my Mon in the back, which goes stupid too, so... And they reveal Zapdos. Okay, cool. So we're looking pretty decent here. And it's the Rock Tomb. Oh, the tech is to get the speed on Zap. Oh, I love it. I love it. Encore me into High Horsepower, which isn't the end of the world. I don't think that's terrible. Pretty sure Diamond Storm High Horsepower is really free. Into that slot. Again, so we'll go for it again. AV Mudsdale looks really good. AV Mudsdale looks really good, and Deoxys is still faster than Pokemon. So we just Diamond Storm again. I was Hearthstone initially, which actually lets you 2-hit KO Gyarados, but obviously now I'm not, which makes a big difference here. So, great Encore on the opponent's part, for sure. But yeah, it makes a big difference. If I get rid of Scream Tail, though, I am faster with my my Sneasel, which still has its Focus Sash intact. All right, they Protect. All right, so Protect, Encore. Protect. That's fair. Yeah, very fair. Let's see if we land Diamond Storm. Do we miss? Do we miss on the Gyarados? We do not miss on Gyarados. Beautiful damage. Lovely damage. And a U-turns out. And it crits me as well. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I guess Golden Goat comes out now? I'm not sure. It sucks at crit, but it's okay. I think they're also banded. I want to say CB. Based on the U-turn crit damage. U-turn. Oh, Trick Room ends this turn, right? I believe so. I mean, I still have everybody alive, so like, it's not the end of the world. If Gold comes out, I kill Gold as well. Yeah, it should be Skyman. I'm about to say. It should be Shaman, excuse me, not Skyman. Oh. Well, that's amazing. I just clicked Diamond Storm, right? They just protected last turn, didn't they? So I just Diamond Storm plus high horsepower. Yeah, Shaman protecting shouldn't matter too much, I think. As long as they don't get the double protect on that one, which they don't. So let's see if they dodge. Because dodging would be big too. All right, so we end up KOing Screamtail. Beautiful. Screamtail's gone. No more speed control. No more speed control there. I think as long as I have my two Mons together, we're okay. Yeah, they go gold. Which makes sense because you get to make it rain plus Seed Flare. Gold took Chip. Terra Dark. You definitely Seed Flare into this slot and make it rain. So that kills both, but I think I need Mudsdale alive to win. I think as long as Mudsdale's alive, I can win this. Even though Light Screen's obviously very good, but I'm going to switch to you, and I'm going to attempt to Trick Room up if possible. I'm going to attempt to Trick Room up. Dio could obviously have Light Screen, so maybe the play was to do that, but like, I don't know if that actually wins me the game because of Terra Dark on gold. We know they're Orb Shaman, so they can't be Orb on gold either. Yeah, there's Sea Flare. Dio does live, which is, I mean, expected. It's Dio, but do they make it rain? He does make it rain. Perfect. All right, so now I believe now that we know they're -1, me still having Mudsdale alive is very good. Yeah, place on left, whatever. Swapping. Okay, cool. So Mudsdale being alive is very, 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 very good. Mudsdale being alive is very good. Because I always live this. We should be okay, I think. I think Shaman protects and they go Zapdos. I feel like that's relatively free. But I also feel like knockoff into that slot and then Heavy Slam into gold feels free too because I get the chip and then I just Ice Shard and then I knock out gold with the other attack. I want to Heavy Slam just in case they go Gyapdos on that slot. So, okay, so Shaman goes into Gyapdos there, which I guess is fine too because Shaman's going to die. And then he'll come down to maybe Faint into that. I basically just needed to kill him on. Terra Dark is what I expected. But I wasn't sure. Golden Go. Offensive. Terra Dark. Maybe I should Terra here, actually. I think that covered everything. Heavy Slam does 56, though. So, like, yeah, Gyapdos dies. Perfect. Gyapdos dies. Lovely. Again, that... it is a make it rain at -1, so we do live this pretty handily, I would say. Yeah, we break this pretty well. At -1, we take this pretty well. So we take this pretty well at -1. They also do give me a stamina raise. Yeah. All right, so Heavy Slam does 1,000,000,000%. And then it comes down to Skyman. Actually, no, it's a... I should be good because I think gold is specs. So I think it comes down to me landing. I guess it also depends on how much feint, because I don't want to feint and have them C-Flare plus make it rain, right? So I think it comes down to landing. I'm not sure. Because I think gold is specs. Actually, I could literally check if gold is specs. That was at 156, right? So golden goes make it rain and a double move. -1, modest. Gold is specs. Gold is specs. So golden go can't protect. So I think the play is just to literally triple axe a golden go to kill it. And then Terra and... Does Terra Dark kill gold? I think this is the play. I think this is the play. It's like, I mean, if I miss, I lose anyway, right? So I Terra Water. If I miss triple axle, I lose anyway. And I only need to hit triple axle into gold. Because, like, Shaman can protect here, but, like, they have to go for dodge. That's basically what they have to go for. Because, guys, no gold is specs. So they have to go for the dodge here. I'm not even looking, man. I'm not even looking for the last one. I landed. All right, that should be game. Shaman can knock out both, because Dazzling Gleam does not knock out Mudsdale, and if they have it, even though they're Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam does not KO me. I guess under the assumption that they had Dazzling Gleam. Oh, they went for Seed Flare there. Perfect. All right, so, and even a random quick attack Shaman shouldn't do it because I just Ice Shard that. All right, we managed to win one game. We managed to win one game. I hate to reveal Ice Shard, but I'm going to reveal it just to be safe. Like, if I lose the quick attack, what am I focused on in this game? If I lost the quick attack there, I would be sad. So, we managed to win game one. Cool. Mudsdale went crazy. All right, now we lose to Gyarados. Managed to do that. Cool. Honestly, great. Happy about that. All right, we're going to pause it until game two. Be right back. All right, so here we are, game two. Definitely liking the Deoxys, I think, ape angle. I think I go Muds in the back. And, like, technically I want to go Sneasel with this, I think. But I think that just having DJ Casper is better, just for the heals on ape. I think heals on ape go stupid this game. And let's see what happens. Tatsugiri might come as well this time, which is why I also like the Poltegeist angle. We'll see. I wasn't expecting to win a game, I'll be honest. We built our team last night, 5 a.m. and then did like a mock this morning. Like, all right, we're good. But it's cool. I'm at least happy that we at least, at minimum, get 3 games. So I'm happy that you guys get the content at the end of the day. I'm also excited to see you guys in Milwaukee for those that are going for the VGC Regional that I'll be attending. So that'll be fun. VGC is interesting. I wouldn't say it's like harder or easier than singles at all. It's just more so, I think figuring out what you want to bring is always the toughest part. And I do the same thing for regular tournaments too. Like, what do I want to bring? That's always the thing I think just struggle the most with. Like, what Pokemon is best to bring? What Mon do I think will give me the highest odds of winning, etc. So, let's see. Tatsugiri mode, maybe? Golden Go mode is pretty good, too. Shaman Golden Go is absolutely fine. That's a free light screen plus bulk up. I was like, wait, boost energy? What's this lag happening here? Light screen and Terra normal plus bulk up. If I get Seed Flared, I would rather Rage Fist in the gold. Nah, whatever. I like this play better. Because this is also, they have to, I think they have to respect the Final Gambit angle as well. And they stay in. Okay, perfect. Is this me terrestrializing? I have no idea what James's character looks like. All right, this is me terrestrializing. It's very simple that they're going to click Make It Rain, I think. But I think Terra Normal and being Spadef my ape goes a long way anyway. And if I somehow manage to get a Trick Room up, that'd be great. Yeah, light screen goes up. Let's go. There's Sea Flare and an unfortunate miss to start it off onto my Deoxys, which means I am going to be guaranteed living this hit. Very, very, very big miss, man. Very big miss. So I get my bulk up there, and I have been boosted. I am +1. I am ready to do some damage. I am boosted. I am +1. I am ready to do some damage. So we just cycle boost into that slot, and I think KOing Shaman makes sense with Mudsdale in the back. So I'm going to double attack into Shaman. Huge miss, man. Really sorry about that. I would love if Shaman randomly switched into Zapdos too, or whatever. That'd be cool. But yeah, so we get a +1 Rage Fist, 100 base power here. We don't die, and Light Screen just helped out a lot. Shout out to Dio, man. Shout out to Sneasel as well. Like, really the MVPs of this season. Homie's doing... Terra Normal is so cool when you know you have Normal type. All right, Shaman protects, which is a good play. Very good play. However, this is ideal for me, I would argue. I would definitely argue this is ideal for me. Because I can rest next turn while getting up Trick Room. So I am now 100 billion base power, right? They're -2. And I get my heal, and I can rest up next turn while getting up Trick Room. So again, I think this is an ideal situation for me. Because now DJ Casper brings my homie back. Let's go, DJ Casper! And I can go for the Trick Room pretty safely, while also going for a rest here, I believe. I like rest because I like being at full HP. And if they see Flare into Make It Rain, it could be bad. Do I have to do that? I actually don't think I have to do that play. I think I'm just going to attack into Shaman. Yeah, because of the heals, I don't think I have to. Because it is -2. So I'll live. Even with the Shaman's Spadef drop, I should live because of how weak the other mon is. So I'd much rather just attack. Look at little DJ Casper go. Shout out DJ Casper. Homie. They have to go for the Spadef drop on Ape. So like this is a situation where maybe rest would have been fine, but I could do it next turn. Ah, that's actually bad. Maybe it's bad. Maybe it is bad. I'm not sure. If I die to Make It Rain, then it's bad. I don't know if I do, though. Yeah, Big Ape! Big Ape, baby! So we get Trick Room up. This is going to KO Shaman. That's a dead Shaman. Don't have to worry about that mon at all. And with that being said, that Trick Room goes up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm assuming it's going to be Zapdos, so I Rage Powder, right? It should be. But little DJ Casper, look at little DJ Casper going, man. I love when the value picks do work. Value pick in question. You. Think I life do my Ape? And I think that Drain Punch at +3 KOs Tatsu. Let me see. Tatsugiri. Drain Punch does KO Tatsu. But I also feel like rest is just the play. I'm going to rest plus life do. I think that's the play because I don't want them protecting either. And just staying in again. If this is wrong, then it's wrong, right? But I feel like they can't be specs, so I know Tatsu's not specs. Yeah, they just protect. So we make the right play. We get Abe back. Get a nice little life do up. That's fine. Get my homies back as well. I'm not worried about gold. And then we get our rest. Let's go. I'm not worried about gold. It is literally Tatsugiri. It is Tatsugiri that I'm worried about. Because I'll beat gold with Mudsdale 1v1 always. Little Resto Chesto Ape. All right, now we get crit by the Make It Rain. No. Did not happen. Life do is fine here, and we simply go for Rage Fist into the Tatsugiri. Because Golden has to switch. And as long as I spam Rage Fist, I should win. It screams out the back. So also, like I said, as long as Tatsugiri dies, we're good too. So we're good. Tatsu might have to get a double protect off. Is it Sash Tatsu for some reason in this game? It does get the double protect. Uh-oh. Hold up. Hold everything. It does get the double protect. So he's going for it. However, we do get a Trick Room up again next time. Let's see. Light screen goes off. Gonna curse into Screamtail, and then I'm just gonna Rage Fist once again into Tatsu. I think that's the play. Will it get a triple protect? It's definitely not Sash. I feel like if he's playing it the way it is, it's not Sash. So Rage Fist is a kill into that slot. And again, cursing Screamtail means I don't have to attack Screamtail ever. Let's see. Da-na-na-na-na. What's his face is Terra? I don't remember. Dark? Oh, it's right in front of me. Dark. This one's grass. Tatsu switches out. Okay, so Tatsu dies. Perfect. Or, I mean, Golden Gold dies. And I get a curse off on that guy. I get a curse off on that guy. And so we get a curse on Screamtail. Beautiful. Rage Fist Gold dies. Lovely. And Scream is cursed. Encore doesn't really matter. I don't think Encore matters. I don't know if Encore matters. I have no idea. But I also know I have a billion boosts, so I feel like the play high key is to curse Tatsu and switch into Muds. Because why would I tank these? Why would I keep this -2 Speed F, you know? Where my Rage Fist actually kills everything. Every time. Booster, Rock Tomb, Encore, Protect. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. This could be a misplay. But I do live Muds. I do live the attack from this guy, so I'm okay. I do live Muddy Water. They protect. I don't know if this protects you from Curse. How that works. They protect as well. That's fine. This also means that my ape isn't locked into anything. So let's see if this protects you from Curse. I have no idea. It does not protect you from Curse. That should be game. That should be game because all I got to do is attack. Yo, DJ Casper went stupid. Yeah, DJ Casper went stupid. So now I can't get Encore. Yeah, like the dimensions end, but like, that's it. That's it. Because I heavy slam into Screamtail. That kills that. And I just Rage Fist Tatsu. You can't Encore a move that's... I wish I had EQ. I would go for it here and just kill everything. But you can't Encore a move that I'm not locked into. And we have the double curse. Bro, what a crazy rematch. We might still lose to some crits. I don't think the guy has any moves. I don't think the guy has any moves. I really don't. There's nothing they can do to kill me. This will die regardless to Heavy Slam plus Curse. So they have to try and go for a double tech then like Encore me, but I don't think it does anything. Fake Tears? That doesn't matter though. No way, you don't kill. Oh, maybe you do. Oh, shoot. Maybe I misplayed. Oh, they dropped the Draco instead. Never mind, we're good. Yeah, never mind. I was like, maybe Muddy Water accuracy drop could have ended the game there, but no. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm ape. You're not killing me with that. I was literally worried about Muddy Water accuracy drop. Let's go! And for some reason, even though we definitely are trying to be out, we have made it to semifinals of the VGC Draft League. Once again, we are the only people that James, has not beaten since he was 8-1, finished first. And we managed to beat him again, this time 2-0. DJ Casper went stupid. Ape went stupid. Everything went great. I definitely don't know. Like, Genesis, you go. Thank you. I think every Mon did it. Trick Room Deoxys was the GOAT. Obviously, I dodged Seed Flare, which was very important. That was very, very big. My bad, bro. Trick Room Deoxys was the GOAT. DJ Casper went stupid. AV Mudsdale went stupid. Even DNC, like game 1, them Diamond Storms doing damage. But I mean, DJ Casper, bro. DJ freaking Casper. I hope y'all enjoy the VGC season, even if I'm like half here, half not. I hope y'all enjoy regardless. We somehow make it to semifinals. Like that's really it. We literally somehow made it to semifinals. I hit up James. He's a bro. He's a great dude. I hope to have him on my stream real soon, actually, because we were about to hit that 4,000 goal for the subathon. I think we're like 20 members away or something, like something very small, maybe 60. But yeah, we win 2-0. Nobody could have expected this. Victor's was sick prep too. It wasn't encore disabled. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will hit up James for the interview. Thank you so much. Let me make sure I actually log out because I've been getting banned from the Switch. We were actually supposed to play. We were supposed to play 40 minutes ago, and I got banned from online because I play Mario Party sometimes on stream, and when the game ends, I just turn off my Switch. Well, I'm still connected to the internet, so like, yeah, instead of punishing you 12 hours ago when we were playing, we're gonna do it when you log on, so you have to learn from your lesson. And you know what the lesson I learned was? Absolutely nothing, because I went to go watch anime for that 30 minutes and came back and played, you know? So yeah, lessons to you, Nintendo. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, guys, I'm here with my boy James. He's laughing at me because I have to keep going, even though he knows the time crunch there. How you doing, buddy? How's everything going? Thank you for the, oh my God, insane set on Golden Goal. I just saw this. Yo, bro, I love this. Talk to the people, man. What was the thought process in the rematch? You made some beautiful changes to your team, and honestly, I didn't realize this wasn't banded. I'm dumb. It was a crit.
I crit you, yeah.
I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm very dumb. But yeah, talk about the team, bro, and how you doing, man? It's good to have you back. It's been a couple weeks. Like actually, a couple weeks, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally been a couple weeks, man. I'm good, man. Like I literally, so for people in context, I did have first pick of the draft, like for the top 8 match. So I had my pickings out of the 4 opponents, which were Joey and 3 others. And I did think that my matchup into Joey was probably one of the worst ones, but I had something that I wanted to do. A, it's probably something that people wanted, a rematch for the content.
Absolutely.
But B also, like, with the scheduling of this draft league, I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to delay the finals, because if I did somehow make it to finals,
you're going to Portugal.
And I'm not saying I would have, I was taking a trip to Europe. So
yeah, and we talked about this like X weeks ago, I believe, in the interview as well. Yeah. You know what's funny? I actually thought you had a good matchup into me. Like I was actually terrified of the matchup too, because of the tailwind angle again, which is why we went the Trick Room Deoxys angle this time, showing that the fastest Mon can survive slow. Sorry about that C-Flare miss, man. That game 2 C-Flare miss was game 2. That game 2 C-Flare miss was absolutely huge. And when your Tatsu got the mirror, I was like, yo! But I was only scared about accuracy drops on Muddy Water, because I brought Mr. OU Ape, aka Max Bedef, Resto Chesto. But I was like, okay, if he gets accuracy drop, I lose here. But that mon's the freaking GOAT, bro. -2 and you're +2, and homie still lives, just comfortably. What a demon! I love this set, bro. You cooked with this. What was the inspiration? Where'd this come from? This is so fire. This is so cool. This is so cool.
So basically, I want to shout out my boys NJ11 and James Evans, who were in call with me yesterday. We prepped for like an hour and a half of like, okay, what would I want to bring into the rematch? And like the Screamtail Shaman, like NJ suggested, was like a really good pairing, and like Fake Tears plus Seed Flip pretty much was getting a KO. Dazzling Gleam, Fairy, Earth Power, especially if we brought Terra Poisons for like the Glim originally. So that was like the main concept. And then Gold we brought, Zapdos we thought was going to be just good because we didn't know what else to bring. Like Tinglu was not going to work with the Screamtail Shaman Gold mode. And then I knew I wanted to bring the Tatsugiri again because it was good against you.
Yeah, it was. Dude, Tatsugiri put up numbers versus me last time we played. I think I got 8 kills or something like that.
Yeah, I think Tatsu's been my KO leader, like actually, which is insane. But yeah, so I decided to bring the Tatsu, and like we were debating about sets because the problem is like my choices had so many items that I wanted. I wanted Specs Tots, I wanted Specs Golden Go, I wanted Life Orb onto Shame, and like there were just so many items. I wanted Sash on like the Zapdos, but we changed it to the Glim, so it was like a bunch of item mix-ups, and I'm like, bro, I just saw that Tatsu has Baton Pass, dude. What if I go Nasty Plot Baton Pass for the Shaman, make it even more demon and get the KOs, or my gold with Specs? Like, oh man, that would have been no switches. But then it was like too many moves. I wouldn't have been able to protect, which I think would have been pretty bad in the scenario. So I'm like, okay, what if I go Mirror Herb instead? Because if he brings Manaphy and Tail Glows, dude, I get +3 Draco KO potentially, or I get
to pass again. Yeah, that's so fire, dude. I love that. I absolutely love that. I switched at the end of the game, obviously because I'm minus whatever and screens were going, but also because I was like, if you encore disable, I was like, that's I think the only way I can lose this turn is if he does that, and also protect could happen their turn too. So it made sense to switch because it resets while I'm still like, I mean, Golden Go basically boosted me to 300 attack power, so like that was like the thing. But then when you reveal fake tears, I was like, yo. Such a cool tech, man. Like, seriously, such cool tech.
I'm just sad it never got used, bro. Well, it got used in the end, I guess. But, like, man, I wanted it at the beginning, but I didn't want to lead it against... I knew you were going to bring Trick Room.
In the back,
when I saw the 6. When I saw the 6.
Full-on Trick Room. Honestly, the 8 became... I also built my team last night. Well, a little earlier than you. 5 a.m. Because I was... I ended the subathon and I was like, oh, shoot. We have to finish building this. And then initially, we had, like, this Deoxys. And then this guy was Hydrapple, but we ended up making it Mudsdale because Mudsdale's a demon, dude. Like, I was Terra Fire at first for Will-O-Wisp Fletch, but Terra Water meant F Golden Go, and also I'm never leading Mudsdale. Like, I wrote down on my little paper, Deoxys Sneasel, Mudsdale Diancie game 1, Deoxys Ape, Mudsdale Poltergeist game 2. Like, before, like, whatever you brought. Like, I was just gonna do that because that's what the mock I did this morning worked. So, and I noticed that this guy was also my anti-Dozo mode, because if you look at this team and you look at Don Dozo, you will be 6-0ing me. You will be 6-0ing me. So, little curse Poltergeist, I'm happy it finally showed, like, I mean, it helped in the first game we played, right? It helped Manaphy win. But this time, the game was literally won because of this mon in that last one. Like, this was freaking crazy. I like Gathos a lot into me as well. I really think your team changes made your team like insanely powerful. And you said something that I didn't really think about, like, okay, my special attack mode doesn't work with Ting Lu. And that makes sense because it's lowering your special attack. So I have to keep that in mind. I mean, that just proves I'm a novice when it comes to VGC, because I'm like thinking, okay, what do I do versus Lu? I got body press, I got water, I got body press on both. But yeah, I really liked watching you this season, man. And you were my #1 pick to win out of everyone left. So I guess Amo as well, technically, because I love Amo. But I mean, I love everybody playing, I'm gonna be honest. But like, you were my #1 dude to win because I think you freaking like took the draft league and just like rolled everybody like the entire time, which was so fire to see as well. I hope you enjoyed the return to draft, man. Like, I really do. I hope it's been a good time for you.
No, I definitely had a great time, man. Like, it sure was different, and I think the matches themselves were really enjoyable. The prep and waiting did not feel good.
Yes.
But like, that's just unfortunately the circumstances that we had for like the last couple of months, which is unfortunate, but like that's how it goes. But every time I played the game, man, it was like, oh man, this is like really cool text. Like, I'm seeing like, oh, the strategy that I came up with actually worked. I don't know. I just really enjoyed my time regardless. And yeah, like, it's funny because I was like, okay, if Joey beats me, hey, I get my revenge. Either way, either I win the game or he loses the time war because he has to keep playing.
Yes,
and also the fact
I got Milwaukee next week, bro, and like,
bro, I hope you like my gift. Eddie had to schedule that match in between. It's not my problem anymore.
I have no idea if Aaron and Viz are even in contact. Like I have no idea. I run the league. See, that's why James is mean for saying that, because I was like, I want you to go because I don't have time and I would like you to keep playing so I could watch. But yeah. But again, he said, like, yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I want to put a note. I literally said, when Joey, well, the second time we tried to do this, because the first time you got banned apparently
For Mario Party.
I messaged him at the time. He said for the second round, "Are you ready to win?"
And I said I'm ready to
like,
lose. Yeah, I literally said I'm ready to lose.
Because I knew this guy, like, Draft King GOAT, bro. Like, what can I say, man? This guy is a monster at prep and has the skills to back it up in the game. So I got destroyed. I think I could have made some better plays too.
I think clicking Make It Rain a lot hurt you. I think the Shadow Ball angle was for sure.
I should have Shadow Balled immediately.
I was Kasib though, so I did live that because you see Flare dodged. But
no, but I think the thing is you wouldn't have been able to get Trick Room up as easily because you can't tear it up. Poltergeist.
That was what I was thinking about too, because like you were making it raining, and I was like, cool, I get in Poltergeist now. It's a Shaman, and like he's like minus 50. Like that's why also the Make It Rain was so big because of the drops you got. I believe my Polch lived Seed Flare Spadef drop into the -2 make it because of that. Like literally, I could run that calculator, but I believe like that's why it was hurt so much next to as well, because not only Dio, it gave me an extra turn and an extra drop on you, and and Ape is really punishing as well. Like just what a stupid mon. I love this mon so freaking much.
Hey, it was a great first pick, man. It was one of my top contenders for a first pick too.
Would you have changed anything about your team besides, like, let's say Ape, right? But would you have changed with any mon like you wish you had grabbed from someone else, like Sneasler or something? Because you were telling me about part of the reason you also picked me. He said because he was trying to avoid the luck-based. Well, round one, if you had picked, you wanted to avoid the luck-based matchups. So and not luck-based matchups, matchups that have higher odds of luck happening. So Dire Claw, Sneasler, Blizzard Spam. I know that's what you were talking about. Is there anything you would have changed to like make your squad stronger into that, or anything you would have picked up? Would you have picked up a mythical? That's basically kind of what I'm asking. Is would you have picked up a cool mythical? Like if you could go back.
I mean, Shaman was my mythical, bro.
I know. You got it later. He's the GOAT. Shaman has been the GOAT for you. Like I love seeing what Shaman did for you. Don't get me wrong. SD was so cool too.
I think the changes I made were perfect. Like NJ really cooked with that because he's the one who suggested to me Shaman, Zapdos, and the other one, which was really good for me. Like I think like all my mons this draft were so good in general. Like I wouldn't really see myself changing anything. I think the only problem I did have with my draft though, and me, NJ, and James were talking about it when we were building, is I kind of had too many options sometimes. It was like really paralyzing to pick like what I wanted to lock into.
Yeah, especially with your limited prep that you were like personally doing for yourself as well. So it made you, I get that too. Like it's like you have Dozo mode, you have Yawn plus like Fissure mode, you have Tailwind mode. You have a balance with Encore, Disable Scream Tail, the fake tier mode, like you said too. I love the Rock Tomb tech as well. That was really cool. You had just so many cool modes. And then, I mean, Solo Tatsu was probably your strongest mode of all time. That was, you put up insane numbers with this mon, dude. Like I have so much respect for this mon after this. Like, I mean, obviously now it's Miraidon meta. I know some people run Dozo Tatsu still with like Terra Grass or whatever, and then get outsped and get Draco spam. But like, this is, I am so grateful you joined this, man. I know I said that before, but I'm so grateful you joined because it was such a pleasure watching this mon be stupid every week. Like not just like the game versus me, but immediately after versus Joe as well was so cool. Or before, I guess technically that's your before game, but it happened after. That was the coolest freaking thing in the world, man. Glim. I was worried about Meteor Beam Power Herb a little bit, which is why we had, which is also why Muds came. Because Muds is less of a Terra Hog than Hydrapple. Because Hydrapple kind of needs I felt like it needed Terra Poison. Last time I was Terra Steel, but Poison because of Gyapdos and Scream Tail so I could hit it with the Terra Blast as well. But I don't know. I like the adjustments. And I just think it's so impressive how well you did, man. Like, truly, it is. And I hope that we can see each other soon in a tournament, but that will require me winning Milwaukee and going to Worlds. So I do not want that to happen because I'm going 0-8. But
Bro, like I need all the commenters in your video right now to tell Joey to shut his ass
I'm
up.
going
That
0-8, man.
he is literally making day 2 at the
I am
Milwaukee
not.
Regional Championship.
I'm not.
He
I'm not
might
making day
even
2.
top 8. He might even top 4. He might even make finals, and he might even win the thing.
No,
It is
no.
very possible.
Let me tell you guys, this Milwaukee Regional has some of the greatest players going. Like literally, it has the greatest players going. Only James is staying behind. Everybody else in the world is top 1 in their region. Everybody else is going, but not me. I'm gonna go nice little 0-8. I can't wait. My first battle, they're gonna put me on stream because they say, "Oh, Joey S. Versus this person, Pokemon Trainer 123. Pokemon Trainer 123 proceeds to 4-0 Joey twice, and that's how it's gonna be.
Look, here's my prediction: is you're literally gonna lose a game to some unknown player or like lesser known player due to luck. You're gonna submarine to X and 1 to day 2, and then you're gonna put up a strong showcase in day 2. That's my prediction.
My prediction is that I hope every single person I play is such a nice person and brings the worst legendaries into me, and not like I need to fight a lot of Reshiram's and Curums. That's what my prediction is. If you don't want to see me go 0-8. Now people like James and everybody keeps telling me this, and I'm like, guys, I just wanted to bring double team and fissure. Like, why are you making me prep? Because I am actually prepping, obviously. Like, I mean, I told you I'm prepping for this. Also, if you're not busy, I would love for you to show up on the subathon soon. I mean, you are busy, but I would love for you to show up on the subathon soon. I got a couple days left. We're about to hit the goal where pro VGC players come on. Would you? I already put your name anyway.
I will try. But
put your name in
the problem is, Chad, this guy starts at like 9 p.m. and I'm a guy who has to wake up at like 6 a.m. in the morning for most cases. So he always screws me over that way.
I do some early ones, just that it's just been busy. It's been a busy month. I have a lot to go back and forth for. And I'm also like not sleeping sometimes, but I'll do early for that day. I would do like, I know you're usually after 4, right? For like an hour or 2. You have some free, maybe after 5. So I would go live at that time to do some VGC, just playing some best of 3s and stuff. I'm still figuring out my team. It's like being bred, but I'm still like in the process, or caught bred, whatever. Still in the process of figuring things out. But I would love to play some, let's just hear the mindset while playing as well. Because obviously I watch the best of 1 videos you do, but best of 3 is totally different than best of 1. One open team sheet is huge, right? There's so much stuff you can get away with in closed team sheet. So I would love to like do that sort of thing. And again, I would make a conscious effort to go live earlier at that one. Probably just no face cam, but
yeah, you can do me afterward and we can figure it out.
Hell yeah. Anything you want to tell the people about your return to draft or how you thought about draft in general? Again, fantastic season, dude. Seriously, like phenomenal. I'm sorry for all the wait in between as well. James has basically not played anybody for 2-3 weeks at this point because he played all his games on time, and then he had the round 1 bye because he finished first seed, and then there was like I played Joe basically a week late, which caused everything to be late as well, and also other people came back from the Atlanta Regional. So is there anything you want to say about your return to draft, or anything you want to say to the people specifically, or anything you want to get off, like just whatever?
Yeah, draft was fun, bro. Like, it's unfortunate. It's like I didn't even play like everyone on time. It was such a weird schedule. Like week 1, I played on time. That was perfect. Week 2, I played Joe. I think people already know by like how everything's been scheduled. I played Joe during like, what was it? You played him the day of upload. I played him like the day right before upload. And then I played weeks 3 or week. I played you before Joe. That's how messed up it was.
Like a week before Joe, bro. A week before Joe.
And then I also have to play. I played Keely, I think, right after, just because we were both going to Vancouver, so we had to rush that. Then, like, I had like a week and a half break, but I got sick from Vancouver after. Then I had to play, what was it? Nexus, Necra, and Clover within 5 days, because Clover also had a trip, so he only could do early as well. So like, I just kept like having spans where I played 3 draft league matches in 5 days.
Yeah, and then just didn't do anything for weeks, which kills momentum, and also kills, I don't want to say motivation, but it kills how you view it as well. So
so it was a bit rough, but like in general, like at the end of the day, when you're playing for competition, whether it's a friendly or not, like you're not gonna always be in the best shape. That's just how it goes sometimes, and it's just life is very unfair for competitors. Chat or for everyone out there, life is very unfair for competitors. You might be sick, you can't make excuses. You just have to show up, and you gotta put out there.
Dude, that's what I'm thinking when I go to Milwaukee. I'm like, why the hell am I playing Pokemon at 8 a.m.? Why do I gotta register my team by 7 a.m.? Like, what's going on? Or registration opens. Like, what's going on? Where's my 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock after they fed me a nice little lunch, maybe a hot dog, for my $70 entry fee, and then we play and have a good time. Like, I cannot believe how you guys play, man. Like, I mean, I've been to tournaments. I've had to start early, right? But I'm a morning person if I haven't slept yet at night, you know? In the morning, I just don't I don't like talking. I just do my thing.
It's so funny how it's changed too, because I remember your first regional was 2016 when you competed.
Yes.
And I think that was best of one, and I think we didn't have an early start time there. I think we like started at like noon or 1 p.m. or something like that.
We ended like at 8 too. Like 8 o'clock.
Yeah. A lot of turns back then used to be like that time period. I think nationals even started like 2, 3 p.m. sometimes in Europe. So back in the day. And then you played 17, which is when we changed to best of 3. So you had to wake up earlier for that one, I know.
Yeah. Yep. So that was just, I don't know. It was something. It's I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot more people now, a lot more rounds, and best of 3 is obviously a big thing too. I mean, how does it go? Are there chargers for the Switch when I play in person? Like, are they there?
So when you play in person, they have like a mini Switch dock that you hook up your Switch to. So basically, you don't have to bring a charger at all. Like literally, there'll be Switch stands that charge and connect you to the internet at the same time because you're playing wired internet. So you won't have to charge the Switch throughout the day.
Was that their way of solving the disconnections, or is that like?
Yeah.
Okay,
solve is hard. It's just like it's their more improved way instead of trying to do wireless with like 800 switches or something.
Wait, so it's that's ridiculous. Wait, so it's literally like 400 people and there's like 200 docks all around?
Yeah, every station has a dock. So like every station will have 2 docks and they're set up to where you face each other. So you don't have to worry about equipment.
Wait, what am I looking at? Am I looking at like a little TV, or am I looking at my? How does it?
No, you're looking at your actual Switch. It's not like the Switch dock where you hook it up to a TV. It's like a stand where it's just charger, and then like there's a few ports that you can plug in like a controller or something. It's not like.
And I have to bring my own controller too.
Yes, and you have to bring a wire because every controller has to be wired.
Oh yeah, they don't want me controlling somebody else's. That'd be hilarious though. Finals, wireless controller, make somebody like the opposite move. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Like a little TV remote. Okay, that makes it. Thank you, by the way. This is generally, I did not know at all what I was just gonna show up with my Switch and be like, I'm ready to play.
Like, are you showing up on Friday or are you showing up on Saturday?
Friday, I pull up. My flight gets in at 3 o'clock. So Swave and I are on the same flight. We're rooming with Hylian and Mace, and they get there a little earlier. We get there at 3. We get to our Airbnb. We're going to a seafood broil, so that's going to be very fun. And I'm hoping to vlog, depending on how much my phone camera can. My phone has data. I'm hoping to vlog and like just have a good time. And obviously, like, you know, meeting everybody, I think is going to be the best. I think that's the whole part about VGC, right? Like, it's not necessarily playing Pokemon in person, but it's hanging out in person with the people that you play Pokemon with. That I think is the fun experience. I'm excited to meet subs. I'm sad you're not going, but I completely understand why. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I am also gonna be cheering you on at the next. You said Nationals was the next one, and then
Worlds? No, I'm going to. No, it's just Worlds.
That's my guy. That's my guy. Qualifies and says, "All right, I'll see you in 6 months." That's my guy. that's the PokeaimMD way too.
Bro, all the money I would have spent going to a regional or nationals. It's just going into the stock market right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, make your money. Shoot, do what you got to do. I absolutely understand, especially with everything going on. Again, the only change I'd make to the events is like if I'm paying 70, I would love like just a complimentary hot dog or something, like a just literally even a vegan dog. I don't care what it is at the end.
Bro, if you don't care about the mat, you pick up your swag kit, which is like a play mat or something. Mm-hmm. You sell that for $20, and then you just get the free food.
I mean that might actually be the play. That might actually be the play. If anybody's pulling up and wants it, I'll sign it and give it to you. Absolutely.
Oh, that's like a 1K value.
Yeah, okay. $21. He means $21. Thank you again, bro. I appreciate you joining the season. Thank you again, always for your time and the funny commentary in the chats throughout the entire thing. Every single time I was like, I'm playing Joe Monday, I'm playing Joe Tuesday, I'm playing Joe Wednesday. These SpongeBob gifs and these I told you in the VGC just kept happening and happening. Like, it was funny.
Hey man, I warned you multiple times before, and you've also have scheduled with Joe previously. I don't know what you expected this time.
I know.
I was shocked when you told me, like when I told you like the Tuesday before Atlanta when you played Joe. I was shocked that you didn't schedule it before that.
I think it's also because I was going super hard early season with my prep because I was the underdog, so I wanted to do well. And I think I had played my game before slightly later. Like that was it. Because I think I played you before I played Joe. So
No, week 3.
Oh, week
no,
3.
No, I meant the rematch.
Oh, yeah. No. We tried. He couldn't. He said it was hard for him. And then even the day we played, he was an hour late because apparently he had scheduled some tutoring. And then he woke up a little late too, so he was like a little bit later. Joe is very fun to schedule with because he's constantly going to events. He does a lot of tutoring and streams all day for his job. And then he gets sick a lot. So that like 4 combo is really, really tough because you got to catch Joe between the hours of 12:01 p.m. and 12:03 p.m. because otherwise you have lost him. So those 2 minutes are all you have to schedule with Joe and play, because at that, if you don't, he already has 6 tutoring schedules, and he's going to the next tournament. I literally made the thumbnail for him because after he played, he was like on the train 5 minutes later, like literally on a train 5 minutes later. I was like, bro, slow down a little, man. It'll be good. But he said, oh, go ahead.
Did I tell you about like when I scheduled with Joe and how it went?
No, how did it go?
So I went to his birthday, like city day, like he brought a bunch of VGC friends and I met up with him, had lunch, had dinner with him. And like at the lunch, I'm like, yo, when do you want to play for SPL since we play this week? And he's like, when do you want to do it? And it's like, we were naming times and then we agreed, oh, how about Saturday, 2 p.m.? This was like a week before like the deadline was scheduled. So he's like, yeah, that sounds good. So we shake hands on it. We shook hands on it. And then he's like, oh, I can't do it. It's like, and I'm like, okay, can we do Sunday? And like, sure. And I look at my phone on Twitter and he went to a premiere challenge with like our friend Brady.
That's why we couldn't play too, because he's like, bro, I know we're supposed to play now, but there's $1,000 premiere challenge next to me. I have to go.
Oh, I was gonna tell you that if you didn't, because like I saw that and I like looked at it. I was like, yo, you're no way, Joey, you're playing him on Saturday. And then I look at the results and like, but you were scheduled for like what, 11 p.m. or something?
Yes.
Right.
We didn't play. We didn't play that night. He said, yo, I just got home.
But I looked at it. He lives in the area, I'm pretty sure. So I look at the results. I'm like, did he at least win? And I just see him at 5th place. I'm like, dude, he didn't even win and he can't play Joey. There's no way he didn't have enough time to get home. I don't know what he was doing.
Dude, I told you, bro. On the pivot home, he found a local PC as well, and he started playing there too. And then away from that, he found another PC for charity, so he had to play because, it's a good thing to raise money for charity. And then once he got home, I was like, bro, you want to... Because it was really late. I was like, bro, you still down to play? He was like, yo, can we play tomorrow? I was like, I suggested tomorrow as well, because at the same time, I was like, I had to stream it if I played him. And I wouldn't have mind streaming it earlier, but I didn't want to go too late while I was streaming. So I was like, all right, can we do the next day? He's like, yeah, cool. And he's like, wait, my friends are coming over. The next morning, my friends are coming over and I scheduled tutoring, so we can't do it. Joe is great. He's a great person. Very nice. Very, very, very good person. Awesome person. Hilarious.
I love Joe.
Hilarious
I
to
love
schedule
Joe.
with. Hilarious to schedule.
He is just the most impossible person to schedule anything. And I bet when you meet up with him at Milwaukee, like, he's gonna like suggest plans and you guys are gonna wait like 3 hours at the venue, like, because he's still trying to either grab people or find out something. and then you're just gonna suggest the word casino. It's like, okay, let's go right now.
Yo, I didn't realize how many people in this Discord would pipe up, not pipe up, just like drop in once I talked about the casino at Milwaukee. It was like everybody was like, yo, you guys are commentating Pokemon. Go be good commentators with your PG, and we'll go to the casino and lose our money playing that.
Bro, I have seen VGC players and they at casinos, bro, like there's too many fun stories. Like I've been with my real homies, I've been with randoms, I've been with VGC players. VGC players are some of the funniest people who gamble at casinos. Like no cap, it is one of the wildest things, especially Joe. But like, oh my God, bro, you're gonna get so much entertainment. I wish you could live stream that.
I mean, that's even if I go, because that also depends. Like if I do quote unquote make day 2, then I'd be playing the whole day, you know. But maybe Sunday, because I'm literally leaving Monday, and I have time when I leave Monday as well. It's not like it's an early.
Bro, they go on Sunday anyway, so
okay,
like.
Yeah. I mean, don't gamble, guys. I already play Ironmon and I play Pokemon. But if you are, make sure it's money that you're willing to throw away. That's the end of the day. That's what it is. And Pokemon players are, especially VGC ones, are very willing to throw away money because they will get flights, they will pay for events, and they will do all this and eat Korean barbecue. Do that? Y'all still eat a lot of Korean barbecue? Is that still like a thing? That's always what I was suggested every single time I went to VGC events, bro. KBBQ, KBBQ, KBBQ. It's like, guys, can we eat like real food? I love KBBQ, don't get me wrong, but can we experience the place we're in? Like
I think it depends on the city. So it's actually funny because when I went to London, my friend suggested KBBQ, and it's like I've never heard of anything about London having good Korean food.
Is crazy.
And I will be legit. It is the worst KBBQ experience I think I've had in like probably a long time. But also like the fact is, it was like, dude, like that was literally the worst meal I had in London, and it was mid. Everything else was just spectacular. Even the Chinese food I had in London, because they actually have a Chinese population, is incredible, and it wasn't even Chinatown. Like, oh man, I don't know. Like, the thing is, I'm gonna recommend, don't get dinner with Joe. At least on Saturday.
But he's also super allergic to everything too, so that's as well.
Now the only problem is I don't know if Milwaukee has Raising Cane's or anything, but he's usually the guy who'll suggest fast food first.
Yeah, that's one thing I talked with my bros in call, because I streamed subathon to about 2:30, and then I stood in call till almost 5 a.m. The other night, because we were just looking at food in Milwaukee, and we were looking at all like the good stuff, because I told him, I was like, guys, I'm gonna try Culver's, Culver, I think it's called Culver's.
Yeah, Culver's.
I'm gonna try it, but I cannot eat fast food every single day. We need to eat something decent, and I would even suggest cooking if we were like, I'd cook if we were like, you know, at home at all during the event. But like, I don't want to eat Wendy's, or I haven't eaten McDonald's since 2008, but I don't want to eat Wendy's. I don't want to eat like anything like that. I want to eat some good food, you know, some nice.
The problem is, Joey, you are not cooking after 8 rounds of Swiss when you have to play a day 2 tomorrow. I know that for a fact.
I'm not playing day 2. I am going 0-8. Maybe I'll go 1-7, and that's only if I play Swave and he chokes. That's it. That's it. Speaking of, but it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I'm mainly excited there to see everybody. Right, that's the big one. And who knows? I do have a VGC channel that I made 2 years ago. That I never did anything with, because I wanted to make edited content, and unfortunately my subscribers found it, and now they got to 100 subs. But which is very funny.
Hey, if you still have that, commenters, let me know so I can take a look.
No, there's nothing on it, because the plan was to do highly edited VGC content, all Wi-Fi and stuff. So we'll see if my love for the game I'm mainly waiting for Champion.
Gen 10?
Gen 10 and Champions. Yeah, Gen 10 and Champions. Champions, I assume, would come out the 30th anniversary, so next year. Like February. I think February, March, April, May drop. And then, obviously, Gen 10 probably the end of next year is kind of what I'm looking forward to with it. Because if it's more accessible, I don't mind. Especially because I just play on my phone and then record that too. Beautiful. And obviously my Switch as well. Or I guess my future Switch too, whenever I decide to pick that up. But yeah, I do like VGC. I just really wish we could use all 6 Pokemon, man. Like this has been an incredible draft to play because it's very fun. And I love my mons and I love showing that my niche picks were solid. But it's so much different to VGC. Though I do feel really good when I win on the best of 3 ladder. Like it's nice to not be like immediately good at something and then just to learn as I'm playing. Because the hardest thing for me is always picking the 4 mons out of the 6. It always has been. Which is why draft is different because I mocked to figure out what was the best 4 out of 6 to bring usually, and that's usually my biggest issue with that. But that's where best of 3 helps me adjust. So we'll see how things go. I'm excited though to play, to see everybody. Do not expect anything from me. Everybody keeps saying I wouldn't be surprised if you day 2. I'm like, hell, I would. 6-2 is hard, dude. 6-2 is very hard.
He's gonna day 2. He's gonna cut the regional. He's gonna win the draft league. Like
I'm not winning the draft league. That's for sure.
You are winning.
Do you know that? Do you know that if Aaron wins versus Viz, I play Aaron next, so I get the.
Is that how it works? I thought it was just whatever's the lowest seed.
So... I think it's. Don't I become highest seed because you were number 1?
No.
Because Mount.
Is that how it works? Because I thought it was based off the combinations.
Honestly, dude, it's my draft league, but it's been a while since I since I looked at the sheet. I'm kind of focusing on the AAA stuff too because I'm excited to play different. This is why I really like the VGC and the AAA because it's like they're all different for it. But maybe you're right. I'll ask SK. SK is way more knowledgeable than me with this. I kind of just say whatever floats everybody's boat. Let's do it as long as we play. But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully we can see each other sometime in the future as well. I mean, we're both in the same area.
Bro, you should just let me know when you're in New York, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm about to say, like, I'm literally both in the same area. You tell me, we'll do something. But
we'll get some good food.
Yes, we'll get some good real food, for sure. Absolutely real food. But guys,
you like Shake Shack, bro?
Stop this. Stop this. I'm not trying. I mean, I do like Shake Shack, but like, I'm not trying to eat it.
I do like Shake Shack too, but like, I haven't had it in a while. Bro.
Yeah, I haven't had it in a long time, dude. Like I said, for the most part, a lot of cooking, a lot of, which is fun, tiring but fun to cook because you feel.
Are you a fancy steakhouse guy, or are you like just a general like
a Longhorn,
pricey, but
like
not
a Longhorn
too pricey.
versus. So I am, believe it or not, steak is like whatever to me. I love it.
When
it's
actually,
good.
you know what? I think we both agree because I think we have a similar opinion. I'm guessing on KBBQ. When we go to KBQ, one, it's all you can eat steak, so you might as well just get that. But honestly, I prefer a good fin cut beef brisket or the fin cut pork belly instead of like steak.
Oh my god, miso pork belly, so freaking good. Miso garlic pork belly is some of my favorite stuff. Also, just in general, I like chicken more than I like steak. I do like steak a lot though, like it's good. I just don't with a nice chimichurri, but I don't need like some fancy $100, $150, $200, $50 Wagyu style thing with my $40 mashed potatoes next to it. And then
I don't know. It's pretty life changing, bro.
I've had them. Okay, Mr. Stock Market skips events for steak. I get it. I'm sorry. I understand. But I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're really good.
Hey man, I'm not that fancy of a baller. It's actually funny because I've only been to like out of the steakhouses in New York, I've only been to like 2 of the big ones. So,
I went to
in my lifetime.
I think the biggest Brazilian steakhouse in Manhattan, which is really fun.
Different though. Is that Fogo de Chao? That's Fogo de Chao, right?
Yeah. I did.
Dude, I don't even count that as like the steakhouse. Like I'm talking about the New York City steakhouse. Like the
wait. First off, you don't count Brazilian steak as a steakhouse? That is fine.
I think I was talking about like classification of like when we're down in New York, we're going to go to a steakhouse. Like I would usually count it as a New York steakhouse. No, I think it's a category of its own. Brazilian steakhouses are fire. I've been to them in Brazil, and that's amazing. Incredible there. Dude,
that's amazing.
I remember, dude, the first time I went to Brazil, which was Sao Paulo 2019, all you can eat steakhouse, $15.
Oh my god,
$15.
Dude, if it didn't cost you, $1,200 for your flight, like, oh my god, like that stuff is amazing, man. All you can eat is so good too.
The Fogo de Chao there is literally like 60% of the price it is in the US. I think I paid $40, and that was with a 20% tip. in Brazil, and it was way better. Well, I actually never had Fogo here. I've only had Texas to Brazil here.
When I went this it was years ago, bro. I think it was over 10. It was almost 10 years ago. Because I went with my friend Adam and my other friend Hugo, and Adam paid for all of us. I think it was like 150 per back then, or a little bit more. I think the prices went down after COVID. Their prices, I think, went down, and then I think they're starting to go back up again. But I mean, I love Brazilian. I don't eat it a lot here, even though like when I lived in the Danbury area, amazing Brazilian food right there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Now the area I live now doesn't have as much Brazilian near it, and also I'm cooking more too. But again, like I love it. I wouldn't mind a steakhouse, bro. I love steak, right? I also love fish. I love everything, bro. Everything's good. Like everything's
I was just wondering if you wanted to go like to a Keen's or a Gallagher's, or if you want, like, I wasn't talking about the cheap steak places, like the chains. I was talking about the big New York.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad with a Longhorn. Like I don't really care. Like.
Dude, I
Texas,
actually like Longhorn
yeah,
too.
Texas,
but like,
Texas, whatever. Like it's fine, bro. Food.
Bro, I just say we should just go to KBBQ.
no, we're not going to KBBQ. But if we are, there's a really nice one in Connecticut that I would suggest. You could just get on the train to it. But yeah, there's no, I wouldn't mind like some sort of VGC trip. There's a lot of people I loved in New York that were all there. Obviously, I remember when I did the New York PCs. I did them twice, and they were so hard because it was all these top players playing in all of them. I was like, yo, can you guys go home? I'm just trying to learn, like, VGC for the first time. Why am I playing world caliber players on a Saturday? Like, go play Worlds or something, or go play regionals, or mid-season showdowns, or whatever y'all used to have.
You played for this draft league. You beat Joe, me twice, and Aaron, and potentially Aaron twice as well after this season.
Don't say potentially Aaron twice. My thing stops now.
Dude, I don't think, dude, it's like propaganda. You're like the boy who cries wolf, bro. Like we're already tired of it. We already know that you're gonna do well, at least, if not win, probably win.
Well, I did well. I would say I did well. Like, all right. Like, I'm fine. I'm happy with. I'm content. I'm content with this.
I mean, I'm content too. I only lost to you, literally. You were the only player who's beaten me, which it kind of stings because after I lost the game 1 to Keely in week 4, I went on an undefeated streak of games. Yeah. Until I face you again.
That's my thing though. That's my power.
But I was happy to take this rematch for the content, and I hope the viewers enjoyed.
No, I do too. I'm the same reason why I challenged Joe again in the last one, because I wanted a rematch. Did I beat? Oh no, I lost to Joe the first time. Anyway, guys, we've just been talking. I hope y'all enjoyed our little podcast episode. Please check out James. Let us know what steak place we should go to in New York together. What do you suggest down below? And please subscribe to James as well, as he preps vigorously for Worlds.
I'm not prepping for Worlds, bro. I'm not prepping for Worlds, bro.
Vigorously for Worlds.
Bro, I am a guy on a VGC break for the past 6 months, even though I've gone to like 2 tournaments.
Dude, the breaks help, man. I love Ironman again. I took a 4-month break. I was getting too heated. I lost 3 times in subathon, really good runs. Twice at the Elite Four and once right before. And I am, or something like that. And I'm loving Ironman again. Breaks help, man. They really do. So, guys.
The only problem is my breaks are never full breaks, dude. I still do content.
Well, content, yeah.
I started streaming again, so.
Streaming's awesome, by the way. Absolutely awesome. I definitely encourage everybody who plays Mons and just to share it. Even if 1 or 2 people watching, that's still 1 or 2 people. That more than that wasn't. It's just always cool.
It is cool. Although, dude, that means I have to play more VGC, and that means I get more tired. I'm like, oh, dude,
you could always just build Showdown and Theorymon into 2 games. You build a team for an hour and then play 2 games, and then you call it a day.
That's lame, bro. That's lame stream content. Show the battles, bro.
Theorymoning and talking with subscribers is some of the coolest stuff, bro. I love seeing people's ideas and then we all losing and then changing it up. That's some of my favorite stuff, bro. Building with viewers is some of my favorite content ever. Like, everybody just has cool suggestions. Personally, I would like like I think the building process is really cool too, because it also helps understand, like, all right, this is my thought process with this. Why are we doing this? What threat are we actually trying to do? And even if the team loses, like, that's why you just have showdown, so it's instant. You know,
we also have. That's also probably we have different fan bases. Yours is on Showdown. Mine is on Stadium Ladder. All my content Stadium
true,
Ladder, bro.
Very true. Dude, I cannot imagine having to do best of one VGC a lot, because that's just tough, man. That's so
Dude, I actually enjoy best of one close team sheet, but that's a different story. I actually like close team sheet a lot, but that's.
I mean, you get to use cool text. I mean, it's just like draft, but.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like I think the fun in VGC for me, it's like finding really good mid-ground plays or having a lot of knowledge about like all the different metas, so I know teams, so I often can guess the sets and have and try to cover those. I think it's way more fun than like open team sheet, give me this, and then I have to pick an option between a 50-50 of what you're most likely going to do.
I mean, that's
kind of boring to me.
Yeah, and I get that for like top players too, but it is better for the barrier for entry for players like me who don't play, like being able to see your stuff. Though I'll be honest, seeing that stuff on Showdown doesn't even be helping me. I hover over everything. I was like, okay, I know this thing has Astro Barrage. Now what? Like, what am I supposed to do from it? I know it's gonna two-shot me, hit everybody, click expanding force next to Ndidi, etc., etc. But no, it's still really good content. I enjoy. I do put on yours. I put on Aaron's. Whenever I'm just like, I guess decompressing or just relaxing. I want to watch a little bit while I'm editing or something. So it's always good content. I do appreciate it.
I think it's funny because at VGC events, like I probably have at VGC events the most YouTubers that I've heard, like other people play in the hotel room I'm in, is lay yours. They're playing while they're in the shower for some reason, have you in the background.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I am not making your shower better. I'm gonna start saying such stuff, guys, in the middle of my videos, and they say that. Yeah, use that soap. I'm just gonna drop that. I'm just gonna drop that in the middle of my videos for you guys if you don't stop this.
Bro, make sure you use enough lotion. That's a lot.
We're ending this on that. Thank you for watching. Check out James. Please subscribe to him. And we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.